to rich. And I think we have this world of consumption, because one thing you don't do, and I share this quote all the time from professional development I went to, and this is something that we do, and I'll make sure I want to share this with you, because it's what you do, right? And I think you have to understand that many don't understand that we're creating a community of care the way we've created a community of consumption, and most people are consumers. And And so you have to understand that the few who care enough to sacrifice more of themselves, um, everybody's not going to do it. Because remember, I told someone time, I said, you know what heals me is what hurts me. I said, it heals me to share and want to help people, but it hurts me when I see the people who say they care about that stuff don't even acknowledge it.
Yep. So now talk to us. How do I talk to us about your podcast? Where do we find it? How do we find it? And how do we find you if we
Oh
want to get in
man.
touch with you?
So if it was via email, kicking it with KJ at gmail.com. So kicking, most people forget the G. So it's not kicking it with KJ, one word, at gmail.com. And then, you go to, if you go to YouTube.
Are you there? So kicking it with KJ at gmail.com. You definitely need to check that out. His YouTube channel is
You there?
truly amazing.
Okay, I don't know what the
Um,
hell happened. I think I accidentally
yep.
hit my phone. So yeah, on YouTube, same thing. One word, kicking with KJ. You'll see the eagle with the headdress. It looks like a military patch. And then on Anchor, same thing. Kicking it with KJ. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's at kicking it with KJ underscore, because someone else already had that. And then I'm on Facebook as well, kicking it with KJ. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely one of the guys who wants to be found. And Rich, man, it was awesome for you. I heard what you said while I was trying to figure out what the hell happened to my mic. Um, we're doing our best, just like you, my friend. You know what I mean? And wins every day, little wins every day. And I probably was the biggest pain in the ass interview for you, because of the technical difficulties I created. Um,
Nope, not at all. All right, so last question that I ask everybody, and I think because I always love to end on a positive note. If if I ask you to, the average person, to do something in 7 days, it'll never get done. But if I ask somebody to do something in the next 24 hours, they're more likely to take that step. If you know somebody that's struggling with their mental health, what can they do in the next 24 hours to start getting some help
you
and
got you got
starting
to
to
reach
right the
out to
ship?
them. I mean, and I hate to say it, like, even if it's text, but honestly, if it's someone pick up the phone and call them, and stay engaged. And I think that's where things get lost, is that, again, um, we're in the business of trying to handle too much stuff. Shift your priorities to that person who needs some help. And help sometimes is just letting them know they're relevant and in the forefront of your mind. I am absolutely just as guilty of trying to factory work and harvest my relationships and keep them going. Meaning, like, hey, I'm going to call this guy on Monday and call this guy on Tuesday. And when you got all these friends out there who, and most of us, we have the same circle. Um, Stay connected with them consistently. Reach out to them within the next 24 hours. Just say hi, let them know they're thinking about you. And damn, for those who you're talking about who need to start a podcast, start it and make sure they're one of your guests. Their stories matter too, just like a General Petraeus.
Hey, man, I always say, screw the 22 push-ups a day. How about sending 22 direct messages a day? How about calling 22 people a day? Maybe
Yeah,
that'll bring down the numbers of
we,
suicides. You know what I mean?
I have some. I think the veteran community, um, is very diverse. I think if we had to be called to arms again, I don't know, some might be like, hell no, KJ. We're all unified, but some of us are ready to just have some quiet, and they kind of isolate themselves while others want to be part of something still. And we got this big giant Costco sized bag of mixed nuts. Um, and and I just know that as a community, we all can get together and do great things. And that's why some of them, like I know the vets in Vegas, and there's veteran groups everywhere. And I would just stay connected, even if it's once a month or once every 2 months or half a year. Stay connected with somebody, um, that shit that you can even just tell. I go to the commissary, and I love wearing my old retiree hat, and I like it that the old cats, they'll make fun of you. They'll be like, oh, Desert Storm, or oh, Iraqi, give me a break, back in Nam. Or some of them are even wearing some World War II hats, and there's some love there. You just got to make the connection.
Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much, and now we've talked. I consider you a friend and a family member, and our relationship actually just starts today. So I just want to say thank you, my
Absolutely,
friend. Thank
brother.
you
Love you too, man.
for
And
your
hey, thank
support
you for
and your
having me
love.
on. Yeah, you too, brother.
All right.